Oh, look at it. She bought that. Period.
What's the craziest conspiracy theory you think about, but you wouldn't tell nobody?
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
You got one tapped in? Craziest conspiracy theory. Pizzagate. They all did that shit. They got the island. Yeah, Bill Gates. Goddamn the first lady. Goddamn the Trump. Yeah, all of them. They tapped in.
Hey, Mike, what's your worst breakup story?
My worst breakup story? I caught him in bed cheating. I whooped that.
Oh man. That's sad now. All right, next question. What's heavier, a pound of pillows or a pound of pennies?
A pound of pennies.
Pound of pennies. This is the last one.
He can't even say it. He's gonna dial.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Welcome to the New Normal Podcast. I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Tonight, we will be discussing racism, a $1 billion industry. If y'all have not been paying attention to the latest news cycle, Alabama has made it on there again. We had Carly Russell, and we thought that was going to be the highlight of Alabama in the news cycle. Now we have this Alabama Riverboat Brawl. Earlier this month, or a couple months ago, we had Jason Aldean making his headlines with the racism, or what people feel as racism. Just depends on who you ask. Yeah, we have Jason Aldean with his being under fire and his spotlight of racism and what some people may deem racism, some may not. I just want to talk about, are Black people too sensitive when it comes to things pertaining racism? That is the question that I have to ask. And the reason that I say that, it seems like every time you make some Black people mad, white people get richer. I'm going to say that again. Every time you make Black people mad when it comes to racism, it seems that white people get richer. Think about all the movements that were started during the pandemic. Hands Up, Don't Shoot, the Say Her Name movement, Black Lives Matter. All of those things happened during the pandemic. And all of those were before you had your election. I'm going to tell y'all right here and right now, closer to the end of the year, beginning of next year, you're going to start seeing a lot more viral police killings. Every news cycle, it seems they ramp up the, showing the violence to Black people when it comes to police, because that's what Democrats have to run off of. Not saying that it's planned or staged, but like I said, if you want to make Black people move in a certain type of way, you have to anger them. You have to make them mad. You have to show them some racism in their face. Now, if y'all see the marquee board in the background, it says blame Dr. King. And we could blame Dr. King and a lot of those people who were around during the civil rights era, who are pushing integration, who are pushing Black people to want to be around white people and other people. They were pushing themselves on folks. I was always raised, if someone don't like you, don't go over there. Don't be around them. Why would you want to sit under someone that does not like you? And that's exactly what Black people did when it came to integration and the civil rights movement. Soon after integration happened, you had a lot of Black businesses go out of business because we were always taught that white ice is colder, and a lot of Black people believe that. They teach white ice is colder. That's why the Negro Baseball League collapsed 2 years after integration. That's why you have a lot of bus lines that collapsed after that. Hotel lines, restaurants, things of that sort went under because Black people wanted to be around and be liked by white people, which is a sad reality. So if y'all have not seen the brawl that happened, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play the brawl right right now. I'm finna play the Brawl for y'all so y'all can watch it. Here it goes. And if you're watching this, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and leave comments at the bottom. Make sure y'all share. We can get this out there, get it out there, get it out there. And this part right here was sad to watch. This was what you can thank Dr. King and people who pushed the civil rights movement about, because black people are around white people. They forced themselves on white people and see what happened. Now we're back to fighting instead of fighting for separate but equal. Even though y'all like to say it didn't work, black people still going to school getting great educations, even though they had lesser than, because we understood that was the hand that we were dealt. We believed in quote unquote fairness, but how can you believe in fairness in a society where it's set up for white people to thrive and flourish over black people? We were brought here to be slaves, captured, and beaten and berated. People got raped, murdered. People were forced to do incest. And y'all want to assimilate with people like that. Now, I get it. Not all white people are racist. And I say that a lot and always. But the thing is, how do you know who's racist or not? How do you know they're not infiltrating what's going on? How do you not know any of this? And the sad part about it is we have so many black people that are excited about this because, you know, black people beat up some white folks, some drunk white folks at that. Like, come on, man. Like, this can't be what we find when it comes to racism, what we find as an accomplishment. Niggas been fighting white folks since we've been here. It's just now we got, you know, cell phones and people get to see it. It's not like we're going to have fights where nobody ever hears about it until, you know, a document comes up and said these niggas freed themselves from this plantation. Niggas have been fighting white folks and for their freedom since they've gotten to this land. Fight for reparations. Like, let's get some real stuff. All of y'all down there fighting that we still ain't got no reparations. Oh, let me guess, this is a step in the right direction. Now, this is how excited y'all is over this fight. Let me show y'all.
I wish I was in Alabama tonight. This I wish I was in Alabama tonight. This I wish I was in Alabama tonight. Yeah, the boy caught your fucking ass tonight. Y'all thought y'all gonna get out of the bitch. The boy would get it, y'all fucking ass. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, who that nigga was sweet. That nigga motherfucking sweet. That nigga was they gave it to y'all fucking ass tonight. Bitch, I'm like, yeah. The boys ain't bullshitting Alabama. They ain't bullshitting Alabama. Y'all would thought thinking they bullshitting Alabama. Y'all thought shit was sweet. Y'all thought it was sweet. Bitch, I wish I was you. Bitch, I wish I was you. They caught y'all fucking ass tonight.
I say all the time, the oppressed will become worse than their oppressor. Now, from what I hear, they got into a fight over someone asking the boat to be moved. Now, when you look at this situation, you see white folks fighting black folks. Now, I don't know if nigga was said here, nigga was said there, but if you just looking at this could have been a fight where racism could have not came into play. It could have just simply been hey, can you move your boat? And someone felt the waves and they could have got to fight. And just so happened it was a white person and a black person, and it just was a melee of black and white people fighting against each other. And from the looks of it, it looks like it's racist. Also, I want to say this. I would not go any other place than where I stay. I stay in Birmingham, Alabama. And I need to let y'all know, even though this happened in the South, trust me, I've been to other places in America. And the South is still by far the least racist place a nigga can go. I've been to New York. I've been to Vegas. I've been a lot of places. I've been in Oklahoma. I've been pretty much all of the states in America, pretty much. Except for I haven't gone to the West Coast yet. And I don't really care to go there because all the liberal stuff they got going on. But when I tell y'all the South is still the least racist place there is, I will be going to Chicago next month. I'm gonna let y'all know how it is, because when I go to these places that's not where white people aren't used to seeing niggas, they be just staring and looking, staring and looking and staring and just looking like, come on, bro. Like you never seen a nigga before. But a lot of white people and other people, they don't have a lot of interactions with black people, especially if I was to go to like a Nebraska or something like that. Now, this incident is supposed to have happened over a boat, right? Boat being moved. Now, it'd be different if it was a time. Y'all remember on Django when Steven asked Leonardo DiCaprio, he said, boss, who's that nigga on that nag? Boss, who's that nigga on that nag? Now, that'd be different if we was in a time where niggas not supposed to have boats. And then you could be like, okay, these white people is racist because it's a nigga on a boat, just like the nigga was on a horse. So you would have to say something because, you know, when a nigga on, like I said, that's why they said, oh, you think you on your high horse. Racist stuff like that. But now, I guess they was thinking like, oh, these niggas on their high boat, so they gonna get to fight. But it just depends on how you look at it. This literally could have just been an incident between two people, and race came in, wasn't into play at all. And the thing is, what I don't like about this whole situation, even going back to the Jason Aldean song, black people fight so hard to be liked by so many people. You cannot change the hearts of people if you deem them racist. I'm going to say that again. You cannot change the hearts of people if you deem them to be racist. Quit trying to act like you're going to beat it into them. Quit trying to act like you're going to march it into them. Quit acting like you're going to burn stuff down and vandalize your own neighborhood to make them like you more. It is not going to happen. I feel no way about Jason Aldean's son, because if y'all feel like he's racist, he's entitled to be racist. The thing is, y'all want to counsel so many people that y'all feel is racist or y'all don't like what they're doing. And that is scary, because as black people that y'all like to go and, you know, praise Martin Luther King and the civil rights movements and the marches across the whatever the bridge called down south in Selma. I can't never say it when it's time to say it. The bridge down there in Selma. Y'all always talking about the marches and stuff. And if we start to silence everybody, what do you think going to happen to us? Y'all always say that white people have the most power. They have the power to do this, they have the power to do that. If they have so much power, how do you think you can get on the internet and they let y'all say cracker this, honky this? They let y'all say all of these derogatory terms towards them, but they have all of the power. Let's not forget that only like 8% of white people own slaves, right? And I'm not saying woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't know that white people would, if they could, they would have, because also white people helped free us too. White people help free black folks too. So let's not act like there aren't any good white people and there aren't any allies. The only question is, how do you know? I was on TikTok today, and it's a white man holding a space on TikTok going live, and it's nothing but black women in this space. Nothing but black women talking to this one white man, because y'all know black women love some white man. They've been fucking a white man ever since we've been here. They love white men. That's why every time black women get a chance to, they throw up in the black men's faces how white men richer than them, how, you know, they still a slave, how they scared of the white man, because black women always are pushing this black power extremist movement, and black men are just telling black women, hey, We need to control what we can control. We need to control birthing, marriages, family. But when you say stuff about that and how, Suki Hunter and, Sexy Red and Summer Walker out here acting, that's an issue. But y'all want black men to lead and protect. The things that we can't control, y'all don't want to control them, but y'all want to talk about reparations, finances. Y'all, you know what's crazy? Y'all passed a Crown Act. A Crown Act. So people can wear their natural hair, and the people that was signing this bill was not wearing a natural hair. That's how delusional and crazy we are as black people. We don't have a cohesive agenda. We need a rites of passage. We don't even, these young boys growing up, and like I told y'all can go watch my Cam Newton video where we had these young black boys saying their mothers were their father. And then later on in that video said he was his own father. This is scary. Very, very scary. Very detrimental. And the thing about it is, I like the memes. I ain't gonna lie. The memes are funny. I love black people. I love our sense of humor. I love how we can joke about stuff that's not meant to be joked about. I love our dark humor at times. But to act like this is a major victory for us is crazy. To think that white people ain't watching how y'all move when it comes to fighting and treating them and all the racist stuff. Y'all say you don't think y'all putting white people on high alert? Y'all don't. I remember seeing back in 2010, it was a documentary of KKK members in the woods, like in Tennessee. And they was talking about how they just can't wait for a time for it to be another race riot. You don't think this is fuel to the fire? If you're not going to have a cohesive plan, and I ain't saying you should be scared because somebody's being racist or somebody's being evil to you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're going to go out and take these and go out here and fight and stuff like that, there needs to be other precautions to back that up. I keep hearing over and over and over, niggas gonna be a Black Wall Street back. Jaylen Brown just said it last week. And I'm like, how many niggas have came forward and said they're gonna do something for our community and have not? Then we had in Alabama, we had the two baseball players get to fight. I don't know which one of them was supposed to be from Alabama, but damn, I'm like, we shooting bad, Alabama. We all in the news cycle. It can't be about us building innovative cities or stuff like that. Montgomery and Birmingham, the two blackest cities, four black cities in our real black cities in Alabama. Huntsville, Birmingham, Montgomery, and they say Pritchard or Mobile. Those typically the areas where most of the black people are congregated, live at. Like I said, this cannot and should not be a victory for anybody. Now, even with the Jason Aldean aspect, we get that he performed in front of a courthouse where they used to hang slaves or they used to hang black people. You don't think these people thought about the history? You don't think when they, you know what's crazy? I just thought about, you can tell black people that there's stuff when it comes to social engineering and how they trying to indoctrinate us about certain things. Jay Everything said 100. You know what's crazy about when you tell niggas about indoctrination and stuff like that? They don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe that people are getting paid to push a Sexy Red or Suki Hunter, a Summer Walker, your Meg Thee Stallions. They don't think white people and Jewish people are behind pushing those people in our community. But all of a sudden, y'all can go and look at a Jason Aldean's video and look at all the innuendos and the backhanded stuff he was saying and the videos he plays and where he's performing this song at and who was hung here and what was he trying to say here. Y'all can go and pick apart and dissect all of these videos and stuff like that. But when we tell y'all, hey, rap music is detrimental to our community, whore culture is detrimental to our community, assimilating and trying to be around white people is detrimental to our community. Y'all, we love to complain about how fast the black dollar leaves our community. But like I said, thanks to Dr. King wanting to assimilate wanting to be around other people that don't look like us, because naturally people want to congregate and live around folks that look like them naturally. That's why when they say black on black crime, because people typically are going to commit a crime with someone that looks like them, because you're going to naturally be around them. The reason they call it black on black crime is because of the rate that black people kill each other. And people like to say it's a socio-economic standpoint of why that happens. But from my standpoint and looking through history, black people have always been poor and have never killed themselves the way that we do it now. Never. I gotta remember, the last slave ship was in Mobile in the 1900s. Wasn't supposed to be, but it was one. They got a whole documentary on Netflix about it. You can go watch it. Like I said, even this incident that happened on this dock, I don't know if it was racially motivated or not. But I know racism is $1 billion industry. Just think about how Black Lives Matter was all on the streets. You couldn't even turn the TV on without seeing Black Lives Matter on your football fields, scrolling at the bottom of commercials, on top of basketball courts. Niggas love what they call it, performative activisms. But we say and show you something, but we ain't finna do shit for your ass. Because niggas is happy with the performing. Because niggas ain't nothing but clowns. Niggas ain't nothing but clowns. That's why, they always want to see niggas performing. That's why they want to see a Sexy Red perform. That's why they want to see a nigga go box. They always want to see a nigga performing something. But the people that's really saving and doing stuff for people's lives, I don't like to see them perform. I don't like seeing Ben Carson separate twins doing surgery. I don't like to hear great thinkers and great inventors that black people create air conditioner, refrigeration. I want to go and dig this shit up with them, find some white folks. Like, black people ain't been bred to be stronger and more athletic through slavery. They literally bred us. They called us bucks, looked at our teeth and treated us like livestock, had whole breeding forms, and you're excited about the stuff that you're supposed to do. This is generations, hundreds of years of you fucking mama's fucking sons and sons fucking mamas and so on and so on. Please, black people, if we're gonna fight, let's fight for some real stuff. Y'all see what happened on January 6th? Them folks stormed the Capitol when they ain't get what they want. Black people spend billions of dollars a year on bullshit and still complain about reparations. Nigga, you know what we could have did by now with our own money? Our own money. There's plenty of land, uninhabited land in America where you could have built something and black people could have had a bunch of little subset communities around America. Did y'all claim that we can't go nowhere else in the world because nobody respects black people? And I wonder why that is. But I'm going to tell y'all something that's real. When it came to this fight on this dock, y'all notice that none of the black people shot the white folks. None of all them niggas down there. You mean to tell me none of them niggas had a gun? I know niggas that carry guns to church. But if it would have been a bunch of us down there, y'all already know what would have happened. Y'all know what would have happened. 45 people would have been shot and 13 would have been dead. Oh, y'all gonna say, they want the vote. They were relaxed. Nigga, I said, I know niggas that take guns to church. This is why this is sad and detrimental to our community, because we celebrate bullshit all day long. And for men to get into a fight and have our women out there fighting too. The women were out there fighting too. What they do is, and this is by design, because racism is $1 billion industry. They get y'all black people so hyped up and so emotional and so erratic. You know how they did that? They took the daddies out the home. and let the mamas raise the sons so they'll be emotional. Anybody say something to them, you gotta fight. Anybody do something, you step on a nigga's shoe, you gotta fight them. And now they've been pushing racism in the last 2-3 years, none stopping your face. As soon as a white person get wrong, you just ready to do something. I done seen so many fights of black people fighting white folks and each other. Like, they don't care who it is, because what they do is they're socially programming us to be erratic. Oh, this ain't the video y'all thought it was. This is not the video that you thought it was going to be. Y'all said we come from kings and queens in Africa and all of this bullshit y'all love to say, and nobody over here is acting like a king or a queen. We literally have whores running rampant in our community. And if you say something against whore culture, you would be crucified. And y'all worry about what the fuck a Jason Aldean in a fucking Jason Aldean video? You mean to tell me Jason Aldean's video is worse than a motherfucking Sexy Red talking about her coochie pink and her booty hole brown, and she going to school when she walk out on the damn basketball floor with middle fingers up, handing out book bags, and y'all and black women in the comment section congratulating her for going to go speak to a middle school. And her most popular song is Pound Town. I'm out of town, dug in with my rounds, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. This is what we praise in our community. Baby mama shit. Fighting with drunk ass white folks at the motherfucking Riverboat shit. Sucky Hunter, eating niggas' ass. We be eating niggas' ass. Nigga, what? And all the black women singing it along. So you mean to tell me Jason Aldean song in racism, his racist song, I deem it racist, his racist song is worse than all of the music that we listen to? Half of y'all niggas don't even listen to country music. And this is why I fucking hate TikTok. I hate TikTok. This shit became so racist because of TikTok. You had niggas on there giving a whole thesis statement, and the reason I wasn't gonna even touch on it because I'm like, why the fuck is y'all mad about this shit? Do y'all see what they pushing in our community? Do y'all see how many niggas in prison not because of a Jason Aldean song? And then y'all like to say, it's the system. We can't change the system. Well, how the fuck y'all know what the problem is and y'all still falling into the problem? I thought that was the first thing of problem solving is figuring out the problem. Y'all say y'all know the problem now. Well, fucking fix it. Like I said, when it comes to our community, I always say this. It's only two reasons they try you on some bullshit. It's only two reasons that a person will try you on something. Two. One, they think you stupid, and two, they think you powerless. And sometimes y'all powerless and stupid. People be talking about crack. Well, they put crack in our neighborhood. Well, why the fuck they did it? It's because you're stupid or you're powerless. Just think about this. Right now, you have the LGBT trans movement running hard right now. The LGBT movement is running hard, and you have conservatives out here fighting it tooth and nail. They're fighting the trans and LGBT. They have swaths of people fighting it. They have people like DeSantis going out there and banning it throughout their whole state. Disney World is upset because DeSantis said y'all can't be doing none of that what they calling it the Don't Say Gay bill. So don't tell me y'all out here mad about Jason Aldean, but y'all still okay with all the ratchetness and the bull stuff that's going on in our community. We got so much other things to be worried about than y'all to be out here praising a fight on the dock. And why do you always praising fighting? Now, all my life I had to fight looking at a nigga. One thing about it is, we've been punked so long. You ever see a nigga on the playground that been punked so long, it get to the point where he feel like he can't walk away, or it's gonna continue to go on just to get his ass whooped still. Some of y'all ain't got the heart y'all think y'all do. Y'all get this is some real shit. And I come from a different generation when it comes to racism. So I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and I say this again. I've personally have never experienced racism or racism that I'm just like, oh, that was racism. I personally haven't. A lot of my black friends say the same thing. I personally haven't. And then when I do have these conversations about what they think is racism, when somebody I know or someone that's around me thinks it's racism, it's kind of questionable. It's like, I think you just, like, they'll say, well, you can feel when a person's racist. Or maybe the motherfucker just don't like you, and not because you black, you just might not be a good person, or y'all might not vibe or mesh. It's okay for a white person to have an opinion and not like you, not just because you're another race. It's because you're just not a good person, or y'all don't vibe, or y'all energies don't match, or y'all views and morals don't match. I was working in a plant. I'm gonna tell y'all, so I was working in a plant. And it came time to talk about raises, right? The union was going to go talk about raises. And they had a meeting with everybody in there. And of course, all the bosses are white and most of the people lower are black, right? Just working in the plant. So we're having this conversation and they asked all of us, what can we do to change it, right? I've heard these niggas for the last 6 months. Negotiations coming up. Negotiations are coming up. Negotiations are coming up. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. Soon as the white man get in there, not a word. The white man is speaking to y'all, but now y'all ain't got nothing to say. All these old niggas in here ain't got nothing to say. I'm looking around. I said, I can't believe this. So I raised my hand. And I told him, I said, I think the only thing that we know for sure that we want to focus on is money. We all want to raise. Ain't nobody complaining about anything else. We don't care about nothing. We don't need no extra holidays. We don't need extra breaks. We don't need y'all to change the work. We want to get paid more. I said this. Then here come all these old niggas. Hey man, we need to. Why does it take me to speak up? I'm 25 at this time, speaking up for all these niggas that have been here 15 to 30 years, and they scared because the white man in here. It be these old men that swear they about their life and they gonna bust a grape. They ain't finna do shit. That's why a lot of the stuff that we claim supposed to be further along when it comes to racism have not changed, because a lot of these old niggas be scared as hell to say anything. And they know that these men been beat down so long. When a white man come in and anywhere, they straighten up and stiffen their back. But now when that white man leave, they want to act cool and stuff. Like, bro, y'all fake as fuck. Like I tell y'all, I'm not scared of no man. Period. And I'm glad I was brought up in the house because I see how it happens. Willie Lynch is a fake letter, right? But Willie Lynch really is the psychological aspect of what has happened to a lot of black people. Where they say, we teach the mama to instill fear into her children. And you got to think about this. Just think about what I'm about to tell y'all. They took the fathers out of the home and they got the women raising the children. These children are emotional, and women are the main proponents of pushing, racism and being a black power extremist. Black women are the main women pushing black power extremists, and they took the fathers out of the home, and these young boys are emotional. That's how you get to what is going on today. That's how you get to what's going on today. That's why so many of these men now, they scared to say anything. Because Willie Lynch, like I said, it's the psychological aspect of it. It's teaching these men to be scared and docile and scared of the white man. That's why I'm thankful every day that my parents I didn't grow up in the household where it's like, oh, you gotta be scared of the white man. I grew up, well, my father and mother told me, you smart just as anybody else in this world. I don't care what color they is. I never was told, oh, you can't do that. You know the white man gonna say something. But I've heard other people, other black people say, well, you know, my mama said I can't do this because, you know, the white man gonna look at it this way. Well, that's why you like that. Y'all don't be understanding the way y'all talk to y'all children. Y'all be instilling fear in them when it comes to other races. And then y'all want to have, then y'all put all these myths and crazy thoughts in y'all children's head, and then y'all keep them around nothing but black people who think the same thing, and they never even get a chance to experience what other races really are. When you get to sit around, when you integration, only good thing about integration was you can sit in a classroom and see, damn, this motherfucker stupid as hell. You can sit right next to a white person and see like, damn, they stupid too. Damn, this motherfucker smart too. Damn, they got hoods too. It's called the trailer park. We call it the hood. Like, damn, these people ain't what we really think it is. Because if you grow up thinking like that, you think white people fumbling white privilege. How? America is a place of classism. And I blame so many black people because they don't want to identify with classism. Because with us, you got to be cool. You got to be down. You still got to be a little hood and all this. Like, bro, nigga, get you some money, raise your family, and get the fuck out the way. Why do you care what all these niggas got to say? Why? Because ain't nobody finna pay your bills. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to help you. Period. Point blank, period. We live in a time where I'm telling y'all, especially as black men, when y'all see these black women going off and talking about racism, just go the other way. They are trying to line you up and get you set up and get you killed. That's what they be want to happen. I was just watching a video not too long ago about a couple in Waffle House. The police officer kept telling the couple to leave because they had, I don't remember what the discrepancy was, but the police kept saying, leave. Y'all need to leave. Y'all need to leave. And the man grabs his wife's arm and said, baby, let's go. She turns around and says, no, I need to ask what's going on. I want to ask what's going on. So she turns around and asks, now you gonna tell us why you kicking us out? And the policeman said, you know what? Since you acting like this, we're gonna take your husband to jail. He says this in the video. Since you acting like this, we're gonna take your husband to jail. And they slam his ass on the ground and put the cuffs on him. And if she would have just left like he told her to leave, it wouldn't have been no issue. I wouldn't be getting slammed on the ground and locked in these fucking cuffs because you want to be a She-Hulk and shit and think you could talk to these people that got a fucking gun. There's a video, and I can't even play the video on YouTube. And I might do it on live. I might do it on Rumble. The video is this black woman recording the police killing this black man. When they shoot him, she runs up and gets over the body and records it. And then the police run up and tell her, get away, get away. She's hollering at the police and she's saying, the police said, it's a crime scene. She said, yeah, it wouldn't be a crime scene if you didn't make it one. This is what they do. Now, this is the same issue that I had with George Floyd. The same fucking issue. The black women, they want you to come and save them. But when they have the opportunity to save you, they're not coming to save you. Don't let them fool you talking about we fight for black men in the community and all. No, the fuck they don't, because there was plenty of black women out there. And they could have all came together, put their arms together, and kumbaya, and wrapped themselves around that man so they wouldn't shoot him to figure out what his problem was. He didn't have no weapon or nothing on him. I don't think he had a weapon on him. I don't want to tell you no lie. I'm gonna do the video on Rumble. Y'all go follow me on Rumble. And if you're watching the video, make sure you like the video. Same thing with George Floyd. They just sat there and watched and had their cell phones out because nobody cares about saving anybody's fucking life. They care more about getting in a story and being famous and going fucking viral instead of actually standing up for a cause. Nobody cares. That's why I feel no ways about when it comes to racism, because racism is happening so few and far between with our community. right now, we have bigger things to handle. King Face, I think he said this analogy, and it was a perfect analogy. He's dead right now. King Face, I think that was his name. He said, which one is more important? A fire in your kitchen or the leak under your sink in the bathroom? That was a perfect analogy. We have so much that we could clean up in our community. I'm not worried about a fucking Jason Aldean song. If he white and y'all say he racist, ain't that the type of music he's supposed to be making? If he's white and y'all say white people are racist, isn't that the type of music he's supposed to be making? Why are you upset? And if you think white people are racist, aren't you glad they're showing their hand and showing you who's the true racist? So you don't have to second guess or question it. Like I was saying earlier, I was on TikTok and a white man was holding his space with a bunch of black women. And they was asking this man stupid ass questions. And he was like, I can't believe these women are asking me these dumb fucking questions. And first of all, he was looking like, if I'm not an ally to you, why the fuck would any question you ask me make you feel good about me? And then you know how bitches get, they just can't let some shit go. Well, if you seen somebody do something racist, would you stop them? He said, ma'am, first of all, I've never seen nobody do nothing racist in front of me. Well, what if you did? Yeah, baby, I would stop them if I did, but nobody does anything racist around me. Well, how are we supposed to know ain't nobody did nothing racist? Like, bitch, I just told you that shit ain't happening. But you know, the black woman is still asking this stupid fucking question. This is all day I see on fucking TikTok. When it comes to when it comes to black people on TikTok, it's always about gender shit and how black men I seen another one that said black men really got privilege in the black community. Bitch, what? What? This, like I told y'all, they get y'all hyped up on emotions. They put the racism in your face. Then you get groups like Black Lives Matter, and they make billions of fucking dollars, and they have on their website they're trying to destroy the nuclear family, and then when people find out, they take it off. That's why every Black Lives Matter movement y'all seen, it was a bunch of gay shit out there, because two of the women was gay and one of them was a trans. Like, this is what happens in our community. All you gotta do is tease people up, black people up, and make them upset. Nigga, this is how dumb black people is. They'll tell you Colin Kaepernick. Listen to this. Long as Colin Kaepernick was playing fucking football, he ain't take not one knee. Mighty funny when he ain't really got shit to lose, he want to take a knee. Mighty funny. Raised by white people. If they were so bad, why the fuck did they adopt your black ass? And niggas so stupid, Nike. I be so baffled that niggas can fall for so much stupid shit that's right in front of your face. Nike drops a campaign and Nike stock skyrockets because y'all niggas broke as fuck. Y'all niggas broke as fuck. Going out here to buy some fucking Nikes to support Colin Kaepernick, a fucking multi-million-dollar nigga, and y'all children ain't got back to school shoes, back to school clothes, motherfucking book bags, pencils. Bruh, during fucking COVID in Birmingham, I don't know about other states, during fucking COVID, they had to still supply school fucking lunches because students were only coming to school. A lot of students, not all, a lot of students were only coming to school to get breakfast and lunch. That would be the only time these kids would eat. We're talking about black kids. So how in the fuck are y'all able to go and spend money on some fucking Nikes to support a multi-million-dollar corporation and a multi-million-dollar man when y'all fucking households are in shambles? Not worried about a fucking Jason Aldean or these motherfuckers fighting down here on this fucking boat dock, acting like we finna change what niggas do and how niggas move and what niggas gonna make. No. Fuck that. Do I feel like sometimes motherfuckers need to get punched in the mouth? Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes some people need to get punched in the fucking mouth. Was this a case? I don't know. But if I heard the whole thing and got and was able to make a rational conclusion on it, and it came out that he needed to be punched, the dude, they needed to have a fight out there or brawl, cool. But I'm glad nobody got shot out there. And like I said, if it was a bunch of niggas out there fighting, somebody would have got shot. That's how I know niggas still really scared of white folks, because y'all ain't finna go out there and brawl. I don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't picking up chairs and hitting each other with chairs and shit. First thing y'all doing is reaching for the blicky. That's the first thing y'all doing. Fight, nigga. One nigga would have got punched, and that would have been it. Y'all remember that Boondocks episode when Hugh was talking about when you throw a chair or some shit like that, that's when the fight break out. That's what that chair shit remind me of. Like I said, I love my people. I love what we do. We are very innovative, but we've been behind for so fucking long. It's ridiculous. And y'all, we don't like to look at the stuff that we can control right now, and that's family. We can control family right now. We can put these fathers back in the home. These women can stop all this hoe culture, talking about their coochie and what they doing and how good they ride Peter Walker and how much they pop their cootie pop and how that cootie pop is wet and and feeding this poison to our young men and women. Yeah, I just think it's coincidence how these people dressed on it. How they make these catchy beats and these songs that you dance to, huh? Okay. Keep believing it. Keep letting y'all kids listen to all of this stuff, penetrating their minds and making them sicker and sicker. Like I told y'all be so motherfucking scared, and then as soon as something like this happen, y'all want to congratulate the people that was down there fighting. Did y'all notice? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Did y'all notice the first dude that threw the hat up looked so fucking fearful? He didn't know what to do. If it was a nigga, he wouldn't have had time to throw a hat. He would have just started fighting. But that white boy did something to him, and now he had to think about it. Then he had another nigga run down the steps after he got pinned on the ground trying to break it up. It went to what they call him, the Montgomery Aquaman got over there, then shit got to popping. And like I said, it'd be the younger generation niggas that's amped up off this NBA young boy that want to fight all the damn time and shoot up shit. They always ready for something to pop off. They don't even give a damn if it's racist or not. They just want to get into some shit. They don't have nothing to do with their life but be on social media, be doped up in the head, be heavily medicated on drugs, weed, drink, antidepressants, ADHD medicine, on the TV, the social media. It doesn't even matter. These kids are drugged and amped up on any and everything, even sex. How in the fuck are black women the leading cases in new STD contraction? You gotta watch. It's like 5 videos, and the dude was swimming. JBL, the dude was swimming across there. Right when that dude threw the hat up, a dude swam across the lake and jumped on top of the dock, and he was fighting and beating up people. They said it is a young boy. Looked like he might have been mixed him this damn self. That nigga had an S curve. I'm surprised he even did out there. Y'all know light-skinned niggas don't like to fight like that. They can't mess their face up. That's their money maker. Y'all know colorism real in our community. Y'all know that nigga would have been a house nigga. Yeah, that's the end part. The chair part is the end part of the video. You got so much more that happened between that and so many angles. So many angles. And like I said, with our community, y'all make sure y'all like the video. If y'all watching, like the video, share the video for me, because this message need to get out. We need to do better in our community. We need to do better in our community. And I really appreciate y'all if y'all share the video for me and like the video so it can get out. So this message can get out. I saw when he threw the hat and the end. Yeah, right when he threw the hat, the dude ran down the dock. After he ran down the dock, a dude swam across the lake right there and jumped on that dock that they was fighting on where the man threw the hat at. So you gotta go, you might have to go back and watch it again. I agree. The lady in the red dress did get the worst, and she was washed out. She was already washed out, and she didn't deserve to get hit with that damn chill. She didn't deserve to get hit with that fucking chill. I don't care what y'all say. And I ain't doing no what if that was your mom and all that shit. The lady did not deserve to get hit with that fucking chill. She was washed out like that. You gotta know when somebody's ass is well whipped. And I know y'all gonna say, well, they didn't care when they was taking out skin off our body and doing all. Okay. God damn, eye for eye. Cool. I agree. We eye for eye now. This shit is never gonna end. And I told y'all, I don't think black people and white people are supposed to be around each other like that. And I didn't grow up in a racist household. White people ain't been nothing but good to me. But the only way that this shit is going to work is people separate themselves. You don't need no white person give you no fucking handout. You don't need no government assistance. You don't need none of that. But like I said, the black woman wanted to take the handout from the white man, and that's why the government are coming back to get their black children that it took care of, i.e. the prison system. That's exactly why they build in prison system. The more they have these black women, the more they have these black women take care of these children, they're coming back to get their kids that they fed and grew and made grow up and watch them grow up without no daddies in the house. Because at the 3rd grade reading level, you're most susceptible to go to prison. And I'm gonna always say that stat because y'all need to understand, if your child ain't fucking reading, you know where they probably gonna end up. And there's other stats that's associated with growing up with a single mother in a single mother household. So since I'm your daddy, I'm gonna build this prison and you're gonna bring your happy ass right up in here because we know what's gonna happen. Niggas love Barack Obama, but the part they missed over, he said you 5 times more likely to go to prison if you don't have a father in the home. One of the truest statements Barack Obama said. Now, all the other shit is questionable. But he told the truth. Then you're 5 times more likely to go to prison if your dad ain't in the house. Y'all missed that part because bitches don't want to be told that they can't pop their cat like they want to. They can't pop that cootie pop like they want to. So now that's an issue. You can't say, hey, I don't want my daughter listening to this smut music. My coochie pink, my Buddha hole brown, but y'all want me to be mad at Jason Aldean because he racist. Ain't that what racists supposed to do? Y'all say white people racist, ain't that what they supposed to do? I just can't believe that so many people was flabbergasted and appalled by the song that Jason Aldean tried is in a small town. Nigga, who gives a fuck? Nobody want to be black people don't want to be in a small town nowhere. We like big cities. That's why most of the niggas in big cities now. You don't want to be in a fucking small town. You and the small town can SMD. How about that? Oh, yeah, man, because the courthouse you performed in front of was where they hung, black people. Okay, cool. Every day we get on this bitch on the internet and celebrate bullshit. Our community get on the internet every day and celebrate bullshit. No accomplishments. I saw Aquaman. Oh my God. And see, like I said, I love how we joke about shit though. And you know, the way black people joke about serious issues is definitely a trauma response. Like they say, I laugh to keep from crying. Think about Carly Russell when that shit happened. Jokes and memes got to flying as soon as her ass came home. This shit, they got chair memes. I seen Luther Vandross memes talking about a chair is still a chair. Like I told y'all, that joking that we do on the internet when it's a traumatic experience, that is definitely a trauma response. They trying to laugh to keep from crying. JBO said he did so much. Right. He did a lot. I'm just gonna say this. If white people supposed to be racist, separate yourself from them. If you feel as if even separating yourself from white people ain't gonna stop racism towards your life, then you should just move. If moving is not gonna help you, I don't know what else to tell you. Because if you're gonna be black and you're gonna stay in America, you're gonna have to congregate with white people from time to time, interact with white people from time to time, have conversations with them from time to time. When you go to the store, when you're on social media, when you go to some clubs, when you're going to interact with them. I don't feel no type of way about when white people do racist things whatsoever, because white people supposed to do racist things. Because I think sometimes racism is natural. A lot of people don't believe that. I do. People naturally congregate around people that look like them. And even in those groups of race of race or loyalty, you're still going to have classism. There will be levels of people you're not going to deal with in the black community if you're black, because of the way they think, their morals, what they find entertaining, what they don't find entertaining, what they prioritize in their lives, like reading, going to school. Some people might prioritize laying on their back and popping their cootie pop. I remember I used to talk to a chick, and her mom used to tell her at a young age that she was gonna sell pussy. At a young age, her mom used to tell her she was gonna sell pussy. And you know what that girl did? She sold that motherfucking cootie pop. She did. She sold that cootie pop because I bought some. Okay, but I'm just saying that I look. It happens to the best of us. Okay, it happens. And y'all are parents that don't give a fuck about y'all children. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't care about Jason Aldean, and I don't care about this fight. We had, what they said, 3,000 third graders did not pass in Birmingham. I'm pretty sure these 40 people they got to find down here, and Jason Aldean making this trash ass song, because the song ain't that good. The only reason the song got as much play as it did because y'all on TikTok talking about how racist it is and giving thesis statements and shit about the damn song. Yep, 3,000, bro. They said COVID fucked kids up so bad they came back fatter and stupider. COVID messed these kids up so bad they came back fatter and stupider, because all parents did was put a tablet in front of them and put Twinkies in front of them. Tablets and Twinkies, all these fucking kids was on during the pandemic. Tablets and Twinkies. Shit don't make no goddamn sense. My children right now, 4 and 2, bring me books at night for me to read to them. 4 and 2 bring me books at night for me to read to them. Do parents even read to their children when they go to sleep in the morning? My parents used to do me like that. Well, let me read you a bedtime story before you go to sleep. Do parents do that anymore? Nope, what they do, they turn on the radio so you can hear some fucking Jason Aldean and be upset. When you ride to work, hey, did you hear that Jason Aldean song? This shit kind of sounded racist, didn't it? Yeah, I heard it. I seen them. They on TikTok talking about how in front of the courthouse they hung niggas in front of that courthouse, and I'm pretty sure that's why he did it. And who gives a flying fuck? You have a lot of y'all have. It don't matter who running the household. A lot of y'all in households, there's households are in shambles. So what y'all do, y'all find other things outside of y'all households so y'all won't have to be mad at what's going on inside of your household. Y'all know the saying, it's easier to pray for others than it is to pray for you. Pray for yourself. It's easier to pray for others than it is to pray for yourself. You know what it is? Because you ain't got to worry about fixing their shit. So I could say a prayer and that be that. But me praying to God and asking God to fix what's going on with me can be so difficult. It can be some of the hardest, tumultuous process to get my shit together ever. And I don't want to address it. So yeah, I'd be mad at the Jason Aldean. Even if Lil Ray can't read and he retarded. Because y'all out here making these GMOs, these genetically modified oddballs. Because all y'all care about is catching a nut and trying to fuck. Y'all don't give a damn about y'all children. If y'all cared about y'all children, y'all the person that you sleep down, lay down and have sex with, you will see if they can at least solve simple math problems. Y'all don't even do that. You ain't even ask the nigga, what's 2 + 2? 2 × 2. This is how bad we is in our community, because bitches just want to switch. Now she eating his ass, eating a nigga ass, eating a nigga ass. She be eating a nigga ass. If y'all watching this, y'all trying to figure out what I'm talking about. That's Suki Hunter. She got a song called Switch where she talk about eating a man's asshole, and that's the main part of the song. And it goes, eating a nigga ass, eating a nigga ass. Like what? Bitch, what? My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Some with that wet ass pussy. Some with that wet ass pussy. This is the music that's out there right now. Whore culture. Telling women they can be like men. Telling men y'all can fucking, y'all wonder why in Houston, go look this up, why Houston syphilis rate has gone through the roof in women. Go look this shit up. Syphilis has gone through the roof in Houston. I think it has doubled since 2019. Because whore culture. And what people don't know, when you catch STDs like that, it makes you more susceptible for HIV. If you ever look at research, when there's a syphilis outbreak, there's an HIV outbreak that follows a year to 18 months after that. Most people don't know that shit. Syphilis outbreak, there is a HIV outbreak a year to 18 months after that outbreak. But y'all want me to worry about these niggas getting to find down here on this fucking boat, on this dock. I don't give a damn. And like I said, if somebody says some nigga this or got disrespectful, some people deserve to get punched in the mouth. Like they said, we're not our ancestors, but it's not like I'm going to sit up here and be excited about bullshit. I'm not going to be excited about bullshit. Hey, if anybody watching, y'all make sure y'all like the video. Y'all put in the comment section where y'all from. And if y'all want to call in, we can do a call in real quick. I'll put the number up here if y'all want to do a call in real quick. Y'all let me know. I said that's all on my timeline. They got another video of this nigga, they call him Aquaman getting to find again. Damn, that nigga stomped on his head like that. Man, this don't make no damn sense. South Carolina. JBO, you been rocking with me for a minute, bro. I appreciate that. I'm hoping I'm giving y'all good content to watch. Y'all make sure y'all share the video. I'm trying to grow my channel. Make sure y'all like the video too. Damn, Aquaman ain't playing out here. Let me say this video. I might put it on my Instagram. It's the new normal podcast 2020. Oh no, new normal podcast 20. Oh, the mayor then spoke out. I see it says the mayor said last night that the Montgomery Police Department acted swiftly to detain several reckless individuals for attacking a man. Who was doing his job, Mayor Reed said. Warrants are being signed and justice will be served. This is an unfortunate incident which never should have occurred. The Montgomery Police Department is still working to determine precisely what happened, but witnesses claim the group brawl started when a black male Riverboat employee attempted to get a group of white people to move their pontoon boat. Okay, so the black man was asking the white man to move his boat. It's always some bullshit. But I've been on here for a minute, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, share the video. Let's get it out there. Y'all can go follow me on Rumble. We finna start turning up on Rumble. We're gonna go with fight videos, shooting videos, all of that. The stuff that YouTube won't let us, go over and discuss for educational purposes. And this video was for educational purposes only. I want to tell y'all that I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's the New Normal Podcast. We gone. Peace.